very narrowly. And when I was watching that game,
that's a one statement. Yeah, I always knew that. I knew he was going to do that. I knew.
Well, so he's on the first page of the book.
That's what they were saying.
That's what they were saying.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video by TFW, the final whistle. If you are new here, click subscribe, click the notification bell so you know exactly when we upload. But today, we've done this at the start of the season, you know, when we did predictions about who you think is going to get Golden Boot, who's going to win the league. I'm not going to remind you guys about
just leave it, man. Just leave it, man.
I'm not going to remind you about your predictions, what we're doing team of the season so far. But before we get stuck into that, we're just going to do a quick Premier League roundup of, you know, the games that's happened right after the FA Cups. Obviously, I'm very happy.
Of course
I'm very happy.
Of
course you are.
Do you know what I mean? And I'm not going to lie to you.
You know what? Hands up, we were wrong, Raph, man. We were wrong. Because we said Liverpool. I said Liverpool was going to beat him. So I'm wrong. I have to hold my hands up. I don't know what you said.
You said that as well.
Me?
Because you're a hater.
Huh?
You're a hater. You're a hater. That's what you said.
I don't remember what was said, bro.
I ain't going to lie to you.
However, I've got some things to say about that match, but let's keep going. Let's keep going.
First, obviously, Arsenal beat Liverpool 3-1 at the carpet.
And then also celebrated it like they.
Don't worry, I've got some things to say. Don't worry, it's fine.
Well, man can't celebrate beating the
team.
I
can't
lie.
That celebration thing, I hear it, man.
Like,
Liverpool.
Wow.
No,
But we beat
Liverpool. When was the last time we beat City? We finally beat City.
Honestly, I've actually had enough.
But
you guys should have been proud of that.
No, but it is, because look, for a long period of time, Liverpool and City have been smacking us like this, left, right, and centre.
Even when Firmino was doing no look on them.
Did you get it? Like, what?
What was that opening day of the season?
But
it was like 5-0 or something stupid like that.
It was around that
time. Stand up, man. As a club, stand up.
Yeah, but
honestly,
no,
we've come a long way.
But do you know this? But one thing I don't understand is that people are commenting, like, Carragher surprised me because when it was the Merseyside derby, that little Fugazi goal when Origi headed in off the bar, it's like, look at Klopp! Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Klopp literally ran on the pitch,
did
a chest bump with Alisson and did all of that. So, no. Because Liverpool have been doing this all the time. You know, after every win, bro, they can beat West Brom 2-1. They'll be going to the fans every single time. I don't get why it's dumb. But like, all it is that it's passion, and you're forgetting the entire team. Everyone is basically under 25. Basically, under 25.
I'm tired of this narrative, this young narrative, man.
It's passion, it's the love for the game, love for the badge. That's all it is. When you beat someone who's been, you know, it's a team that you've been known to not get the win over, of course you're going to celebrate, what the hell? And then the photographer, the one that was in the Arsenal documentary, the guy is a childhood Arsenal fan, now working for Arsenal.
Crimea River.
What? You can't.
Bro, you know, Raph, we've had a receptionist for over 60 years. We're not bringing her on the pitch after we beat City.
I ain't never seen her at Old Trafford.
That's a receptionist, not a club photographer.
Bro, what's the difference? He's still staff.
No, but he's there, touchline every game, taking pictures. So what?
Man.
Yeah, come celebrate the win with us, man. What the hell?
I don't think it was too much, in my opinion.
It wasn't too much. And
can we actually talk about that game? Yeah, let me talk about that game
because
I've got some things to say. Like, you guys are celebrating, and fair enough to celebrate. You beat Liverpool, but when you look at the goals you man actually scored, it was handed to you lot. You know,
no, it wasn't.
It was.
No, they won. They won.
Wait,
but let's go through the goals.
The first goal,
Havertz shot, parried it into a tap in for Saka. Okay. Fair enough. We'll give you that. Whatever. Yeah. Second goal, their mistake.
Facts.
No one, you can't deny anything. Their mistake.
And similar to the goal that they scored. Yeah.
The game was not great. The game was not great in terms of goals. And then Trossard's goal at the end was a deflected goal.
But it was a good goal still.
Yeah, but he
made the goal himself.
No, at the end of the day, you won. But I'm just like, was it a great performance by Arsenal? I'm not too sure.
It was a great performance. And do you know why it was a great performance?
I heard about the stat.
Yeah, the stats that, bro, they had what, 0.2 XG or something stupid?
I heard about, apparently, it was the first time in the Prem that Liverpool, something to do with XG.
Yeah, the XG was the lowest
they've ever done. So,
they deserved to win.
We dominated the midfield.
When you watched that game, Raph, was it like Arsenal
deserved to win.
Arsenal, we deserved and we dominated them, bro.
Arsenal, they did deserve to win the game.
I say you won, but it could have gone either way for me, personally.
You know, Liverpool had like one shot on target or like two shots.
It could have gone either way, man. All the goals were scruffy. It could have gone either way.
Not all the goals. The first goal was that's tactics. That worked out wonderfully.
No
It is. We ain't got enough time to go deep into the analytics and all them things there. But when I'll show you afterwards, that goal, when you see the whole build up, it's genius play. But obviously there are other fixtures as well.
Yes. Can we talk about Chelsea?
Oh, I was going to go with United, to be fair, because
Chelsea.
It was a good win for you guys.
I want to
Chelsea, what's going on with Chelsea, man?
I think it's just defensively. Like me personally, I'm actually happy with our attack. Like last year under Graham Potter, people are trying to do this thing. Oh, it was the same amount of points. Too cool was the reason for a lot of those points.
Yeah, that's very true.
Last year, we couldn't score for our life. João Felix, Havertz, Mason Mount, they were all terrible in front of goal. So the fact that we have Palmer now, Sterling can actually contribute and Kunku's coming in. I'm like, okay, this is better. It's just defensively, we've been shambolic.
Do you know what it is though? I feel like Chelsea, nothing makes sense to me for Chelsea, you know? And the reason I say this is because, who's your captain?
Gallagher.
Gallagher.
It depends who's healthy, because technically it's Reece James.
Okay, technically it's Reece James.
Gallagher's
So it's either Reece James and Chilwell, but they're usually injured. So it's Gallagher.
Yeah.
Whilst you have someone like Thiago Silva on the pitch.
I don't think he wants to be captain, because he's going to be God soon.
Yeah, but
That
still,
says a lot about him then, isn't it?
and it's and it says a lot about the club, because if someone of that stature doesn't want to say, yeah, do you know what, I can captain, he knows something that we don't.
So
know.
what do you think that says about?
I feel like
I think the overall
if not Thiago Silva, it shouldn't be Gallagher. It should be maybe Sterling. I know he hasn't been there for long, but he's a seasoned
Sterling gives
professional.
me mercenary vibes, man. He doesn't.
Nah.
Chelsea. But do you look at him and think that's a Chelsea player?
No, but think of it like this though, because what we've seen Sterling do throughout his career, whenever he's needed, he's performed. Put it that way.
And he's captain England.
Exactly.
That,
and
you know what I mean?
and you can even build into the whole storyline of him, like he's back in London, he's back in West London where he grew up. Do you know what I mean? Like, let him captain his club.
Nah, I hear it.
To be fair, I don't want him to. I don't know.
But Chelsea,
I don't even want him to start.
I don't know. Chelsea are very interesting.
So what is the solution with Chelsea? Like what do you feel like needs to be done for Chelsea to get back up? Because you guys are what, 11th?
Yeah, I think
Crazy.
That's mad, you know.
Second
you know what
page,
it is? It's like we're very inconsistent because we just beat Villa. So it's like 1 week.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know whether we're gonna win or lose a game. That's the problem. But I think the only thing to improve on is defensively for me. Like it's bad. I think we need like a 5 at the back or something, because Colwell shouldn't be playing left back, but sometimes he's the only healthy one. Cucurella's good sometimes, but if he plays at right back, he's not the best. Like there's always something with the back line.
Colwell is the only.
Fofana, I haven't seen him in years. I don't know if he's still alive.
He's a theory at that point.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
because sometimes when you gas up a player because they're injured, that's what I feel like with Fofana.
With Colwell, he shouldn't be playing left back, and it doesn't make sense for you to have 2 left backs that are injured and then loan Ian Maatsen to Dortmund.
But Ian Maatsen, I've seen him play for Chelsea, and he just gets pushed around.
I get it, but there's certain players that, like, if you know they're talented enough, despite what they may lack, you can give them a stretch of games and be like, you know, you really need to focus on this side of your game and really make sure that game by game, you know, they're with the coaches, they're with the performance coaches as well, to say, do you know, okay, this part of my game I need to really work on, so that they can actually work on it in training, and then when it comes to the match day scenario, like, you're ready. Yeah.
Bro, are you still with Poch? Are you still with him? 100%.
Do you know what it is? Like, no one talks about Spurs' first season because no one remembers it. You just remember when Spurs just started being good.
As in Poch Spurs?
Yeah, on the Spurs. Okay. So it's like, I still think he needs to find his starting 11. And I think as well, with someone like Nkunku, for example, Jackson, I feel like once they start kicking on, because I think Jackson is like underrated. I don't think he's this clinical striker.
That's fine.
But I actually think he's underrated.
That's fine.
I definitely think he's underrated.
Underrated?
Yeah, like his hold-up play is really good.
I just think he's...
Yeah, but it's just because he's strong.
Yeah, but his hold-up play is good. That's what I'm talking about. His hold-up play is good.
So
On the left,
Vegas.
he's decent.
Vegas' hold-up play was good as well.
You have it.
Vegas.
The United
What
striker alone.
And Rashford had a 30-goal season. So it's like, you know, pick your poison. But all I'm saying is, all I'm saying is with Jackson, I do think he could get like 13 goals in the league, and him and Nkunku could have a good partnership. So people try to rub him out, but
do you know what it is? I think for me, Jackson isn't your 9. Do you know what I mean? I don't think Jackson is someone that, and I don't like saying this, especially about players that are like, he's 22, right?
23, yeah.
So I don't like saying this about players that are like less than 25 because under 25, there's still a lot for you to develop, for you to grow. Do you know what I mean? But Jackson, I don't see him as someone who, do you know what? When you need a goal, I can rely on Jackson
to get the goal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not every.
Nkunku's that guy, and Jackson's the guy who just beat up on the smaller teams.
Yeah, but even then, it's like, for example, the game against Tottenham where you guys won 5-3, I think it was. The guy could have had a double hat trick.
Yeah. And he squandered it. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But I think as well as confidence as well, because even those times where Sterling just wasn't part, like Jackson was clear open and Sterling wasn't.
That's true.
So I think as the season's gone on and as like we've loaned out Broer, we don't really have another striking option. I think he's gonna start feeling more confident.
I don't know because I just think Jackson. I think he was the wrong purchase for you. Honestly, I think he was the wrong purchase for you.
I don't think he's the.
Because I see him as more as
top
a
four with him as a striker option, but I definitely think he's. Like,
I see him more of like a, and you're gonna have to let me land with this one. I see Nicholas Jackson as more like a Nunez, that type of striker where it's like you don't play him as your sole 9. You play him off the left as your inside forward, someone who's gonna create a bit of chaos with the pace and the strength that he has on the wing and chip in, wherever he's gonna arrive at the back post or do you know what I mean? That sort of second man run. I don't see him as your main 9.
Just to go back to what we're talking about, Poch, and I know it's his first season, but at what point, I still think he's a good manager, and I don't think you should sack him, but I hope we're starting to see the disparity between what people were saying about Ten Hag last season and saying that he was underperforming and this and that, where he was never in this position at this stage in the season. One, he did win a trophy, and Chelsea aren't going to win a trophy this season. So no, you ain't winning that.
Man.
No, you're not. So it's like,
it's Liverpool, isn't it?
Yeah, you never know, bro.
Wait,
They could.
James, it could, but the script was Klopp's last season. He's leaving with something.
Hey, party poopers, man.
I hear it,
but I don't think it's gonna happen, and it's a thing where why was the limelight on Ten Hag not performing and this and that, saying it's a travesty or whatever, and then kind of Poch is going under the radar. I mean, it might be Chelsea's a small club, it might be that, but
I think the reason why Poch isn't under the same limelight as Ten Hag is because although you went through Rangnick and then you had Oli beforehand, it wasn't a shit show. Do you know what I mean?
Who it fucking was.
No. Let me land with this. It wasn't a shit show in the sense where Chelsea has spent ridiculous amounts of money and they've gone through managers like that. And it's like the drop off between Rangnick and Ten Hag in terms of the season performance and actually just like watching the team, it wasn't too bad.
I'm telling you, it was.
No,
I actually feel as though our club was in the worst state.
No, but what I'm saying is that with Rangnick, when he took over, you guys still ended up in Champions League spot.
What I'm saying is...
Do you get what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying.
Whereas last season...
With Chelsea, at least all the players they signed, there was a clear plan in place. With United, signed old players, young players, average players, shit players, bro.
Yeah.
And then someone had to take over and actually bring an identity in. Chelsea, with their new transfer policy, still have some sort of identity to their team. United had nothing.
Okay. Looking at that, to be honest, I get what you're saying.
And then also with Ten Hag, he had to deal with a lot more like superstars, literally like the biggest name in football, Ronaldo, in comparison to the players that Pochettino has to work with.
That's true.
And there's also a lot of these players aren't really Poch signings. Like, I know we spent $1 billion, but it's not like Poch is like, okay, I want
that
this
is
guy,
so
this guy,
crazy.
No, but it's crazy.
I know
but Ten Hag was like,
billion.
Anthony, I want him.
No, but
Amrabat, I want him. It wasn't. It's not really like that.
To be fair,
because like even before we brought in Poch,
that's not true.
I'd rather be in their position, in the sense where I have a list of targets. Cool, I didn't get Frankie. Let me get Casemiro. Oh, Anthony, I worked with him. I can vouch for him. Obviously, it's not going to plan. But I'd rather be in that situation than be a manager that comes in. There's a whole new set of squad, a whole new squad that I'm here with, and it's like, bro, I don't rate or know where these players. Who was it that you didn't even know? What's his name? Malang Sarr.
Yeah.
You got him confused with someone else.
Palmer without that happening though, because Poch didn't want Palmer.
Yeah, but again,
so it's like
it's a thing where
low-key, it kind of helped him in a sense.
What you need, and again, I'm not in no way, shape, or form saying that we are the finished product, but you need to look at what Liverpool, Arsenal, and City do in the sense where, or maybe not necessarily City because sometimes they hit and miss with like Phillips and whatever, but Liverpool and Arsenal in the sense where the technical director and the manager know both together what type of player,
the profile, and then
exactly, and the technical director said, okay, do you know what? These are the players, and then it's down to the manager to say, okay, do you know what?
Let's leave him.
Why are Arsenal fans talking from a place of wisdom?
Leave him.
I actually feel sick.
No, but am I not?
A year and a half of
success. Am I wrong though? Am I wrong?
You're right.
Exactly.
I just don't like hearing it from Arsenal fans.
Stop glurping.
No, but they have
Stop glurping.
But Joe, quickly, just before we end this roundup, one team, I said this at the start of the season. I said it like around September times, and you guys were looking at me like, nah, I think they're gonna go down. Luton Town. I did say Luton Town are a team to watch out for. I feel like, and I say this every season when there's a new set of teams, there's always one that surprises.
But that was kind of a shot in the dark. No one expected Luton to do what they're doing.
The only reason I expected them to get better is because of the performance they did against Liverpool. They lost the game, but they lost it very narrowly. And when I was watching
that's a LeBron statement. I always knew that. I knew he was gonna do that. I knew.
That's on the first page of the book.
I knew
That's
that.
that's
what they were saying.
Is that because they have a technical director and all of that, or what?
Listen, do you know, it's just the club, the Hatters, man. Listen, it's just the feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
Nah,
gonna say.
they're good. I feel like,
Yeah,
but I feel
really
like
good, man.
towards the end of the season,
Nah.
they will like.
I
tail off.
think they're gonna finish 17th. Like they're gonna.
Yeah, just
It's gonna be a
outside.
battle.
So who's getting relegated?
I think Burnley, Sheffield United, those two I think are definitely going down. Third team, I don't know.
Nottingham Forest, man.
Yeah, Nottingham Forest could, but the thing is they have good players.
I don't think Forest will get relegated.
But then at the same time, Everton are always flirting with death.
I'm
I'm not really
to
sure.
get another 10 point. I think they're done.
Nah, they won't.
They won't,
But
no,
that's
no,
fucked
no,
though.
they won't.
They had 2 sets of 10 points deducted, didn't it?
No,
Yeah.
just one.
No, just one.
Just
I
one.
think they get the second. I don't think
If
they
they-
come back from that one.
Yeah, I
They
don't
get a second. That's funny though,
The
man.
Premier League is saying, nah, you're out of here. But nah, Luton, yeah, and Adebayo, I think he's close to, he can finish the season on like 10, 11 goals, you know?
Yeah, he's done well.
Like he's, even Sri Lanka, he's third, I think, or fourth in the top scorers right now. Like,
Can we talk
Do-
about
do
Onana
pretty well.
being in the contention of Golden Glove? I'm just saying that.
He's low-key underrated, you know.
Put him.
Like, he
rate
has
him a
some
little bit.
bad mistakes, but he's low-key
do you know,
underrated.
I think, what I think it is, yeah, is that with all the memes and all the pressure and whatnot, I feel like that added to it in a sense where it might have made him kind
But
of
you were
second
calling
guessing.
him as well. Where's Raya? Where's
Yeah.
Ramsdale?
No,
They're not there.
Raya's decent.
No, Raya now has started to warm up and actually started putting in good performances. At,
Right, bro.
at the start when he first came in, wiggity, I ain't gonna lie. But Raya, he's doing all right. Like, yeah, it's
No
okay.
problem.
No, in terms of like starting for attacks or Arsenal, Raya's actually decent.
Yeah,
You
like
are
even
glurping.
No, it's true
Oh
though. Have
my
you seen that video where
days.
Ramsdale was just holding onto the ball for
Did
like
you get
20
it?
seconds?
Wow.
Raya will throw it
Ryan
straight
gets it
away.
straight
Like,
out there.
brother,
yeah.
his distribution is
His
good. Like,
distribution is decent. And I rate Onana as well now in terms of when Martinez is there, you can see that he's more comfortable to pass it out. 'Cause I feel like
maybe that's what it is then, because
Earlier season, he didn't trust none of those guys.
But I'm
Yeah.
glad people are starting to see the value Martinez has. You weren't rating my man's thing.
What?
Martinez
No, Martinez
in our
is
team.
you know he's done his MCL.
Yeah, I heard. But it's like,
No,
don't do that. But don't do that.
Has he?
Yeah, he's done his
He's
Yeah.
MCL.
MCO.
Yeah.
He
So-
did
so-
crash into Kufar or something.
Yeah, but that was after him trying to take out Kufal. Did you see the full
Yeah,
clip?
yeah, yeah.
No,
I was
but-
like, that's
no,
crazy.
It was an accident.
No,
It
there
wasn't
was
an
no
accident.
bad. No,
He
there was
tried-
no
he tried
bad
to
intent.
get
no.
much
From
again.
Martinez.
There was no bad intention.
Martinez. Watch the clip. Martinez pushed
the
him.
clip.
Bro, he
did.
bodied him. He bodied him and his leg got trapped under. It was just
No, I'm saying
unfortunate.
before he bodied him to get his leg trapped under, Martinez tried like literally push. You saw him do this, push him. Kufal said, "Nah, man, do you think I'm 4'2"? Impossible." Ran round him,
Alright,
and then
man.
that's what happened.
These lot out there, they didn't want Martinez, you know.
One
They
decent
completely
season,
forget
bro.
this.
I'm not gonna
But
lie
it's
to
calm.
you. I did.
I know you did.
I did want Martinez.
I know you
Nah,
did.
left
Still
back would be
do.
crazy.
Yeah, left back would be good. What? Locking down wingers 100%.
Anyways,
But
sure.
at United, it's a bit.
Are we going to talk about Palace though? Because they're looking horrible.
They're
Palace-
gonna beat you though.
And now everyone's
On Monday.
injured
I
as
doubt
well.
it. I doubt it, man.
They're still gonna beat you on
Nah,
Monday.
they have players. They have a lot of players.
No.
Wait, where is it at? Selhurst Park.
It's Selhurst Park.
So, ooh,
Nah,
They're gonna beat you.
I think we'll
They're
beat
gonna
them,
beat
man.
you.
I think we'll beat them, man.
the only thing you can have, the only thing you have in your favour is the fact that unfortunately Olissa's done his hamstring.
Exactly.
Eze's out. as
Eze's
well.
out as well.
Is he
yeah.
as well?
Yeah,
If both
yeah,
of them
yeah.
are, if they were healthy, I can't hear it. But because both of them are out, because both
But at
of them are out.
Selhurst Park, though, small pitch, that place can be a bit
And
techie
listen,
for
when
Chelsea as well.
them South Londoners get rocking, brother,
Nah, I think we've got them, man.
what you think by the way you can just what? JK
Yeah, no.
O'Drea's and just
That's a secret.
I don't know, man.